Automation Process Dashboard allows you to instantly track the results of your automated campaigns, measure the sales generated by all communication channels used in your campaigns, and see how much of your total sales comes from automation. Based on the data from a detailed analytical panel, make the right decisions, react faster, and improve your campaigns without worrying about achieving your marketing goals. To open Automation Process Dashboard, click Automation Processes in the side menu. You will be automatically redirected to the dashboard page. Automation Processes Dashboard is divided into two parts, in which we can observe changes in sales and changes in the number of clicks in workflow campaigns and automation rules. Depending on the choice, dashboards differ slightly from each other, but each of them gives a preview of detailed analytical data. On the Automation Process Dashboard, you can find basic statistics and information on sales and transactions generated by selected processes. Add Rule Workflow. Click to go directly to the wizard of creating a new automation process. Time period. Select the time period for which there will be displayed information in the tiles below. The available options are last 7 days, 30 days, current month, current quarter, previous quarter, current year, previous year, last 12 months. Select data source. Choose whether you want to display data for workflow or automation rules on the dashboard. Depending on your choice, the tiles on the dashboard may be slightly different. Total sales, the total amount of transactions of users who took part in the campaigns created in the selected wizard. Next to it, there is also share in total sales. That means the percentage of the total number of contacts transactions generated by the selected functionality in relation to the total sum of transactions of all contacts in your contact database. Number of all transactions, the total number of transactions by users who participated in the campaigns created in the selected wizard. Next to it, there is also the share in all transactions. That means the percentage of contacts transactions generated by the selected functionality in relation to the total transactions of all contacts in your contact database. Average transaction value, the sum of the value of transactions made by the user who participated in the campaigns created in the selected wizard. Next to it, you can also see the ratio over all transactions, that is the percentage of the difference in the value of average contacts transactions generated by the selected functionality compared to the average of the total sum of transactions of all contacts in your contact database. On the Sales Analytics tile, you can view the entire sales sum for the selected time period generated by workflow or automation rules. On this tile, email, SMS, and web pushes are marked with different colors. After hovering the mouse over the engagement column, we can view the exact number of opened and clicked mailings. The purchase column shows the exact number of sendings completed with a purchase, taking into account the last source of the buyer's visit. The engagement percentage means how many on average shopping visits resulted in the finalization of the transaction. The top 5 rules workflows with the highest sales list show processes that generate the most profit among all the others. Rule workflow name. Under this name in the system, you will find the given automation process to which the remaining data relates. Creation date. The exact day, month, and year of creation of a given automation process in the system. Generated sales. The total revenue from a given automation process, that means the total sales of the process. Automation rule tile is only available for the Automation Rules dashboard. The graph shows the dependence of the number of activated rules over time, where one activation is one rule started by the user by triggering a specific event. By clicking the Settings button, you can freely change the display of the chart to line or bar. The top 5 rules with the most activations tile is only available for the Automation Rules dashboard. Provides a list of the 5 rules with the highest number of activations, meaning the greatest number of users started the given rule by triggering a specific event. Rule name. Under this name in the system, you will find a given automation process to which the remaining data relates. Creation date. Exact day, month, and year of creation of a given automation process in the system. Generate sales. The total revenue from a given automation process, that means the total sales of the process. Click sources tile shows a columnar listing of the number of clicks and their sources. Depending on the automation process, different communication channel statistics are available. For automation rules, click statistics from email, messages, and web push notifications are visible, while for workflow statistics, only from email messages are available. Let's go to the next element. Statistics for workflow and automation rules are available here. Depending on the type of process, they differ slightly from each other. As for the rules, As in the click sources, statistics are available for email messages and web push notifications, while in the workflow statistics, only email messages are available. The average open rate of the email tile shows the open rate percentage, which shows the ratio of the number of emails opened by the recipients to the total number of emails sent. The average click-through rate of the email style shows the click-through rate percentage, which shows the ratio of the number of emails clicked by recipients to the total number of opened messages. Analytics of selected rules presents the most important information about each selected rule. In the settings window, you can choose any automation rule for which statistic you want to display. The data on the tiles may slightly differ depending on what actions are performed within the given rule. Rule name. Under this name in the system, you will find the given automation process to which the remaining data relates. Status. Informs whether the given process is active or inactive in the system. That means whether triggering the event it covers will trigger the given actions. Activated. The total number of starts of a given process, taking into account the number of times a specific event is triggered by the process. Creation date. The exact time of creating a given automation process in the system. Graph. Choose from all the available options, sent, opened, clicked, the information for which the statistic will be presented on the graphical graph. Total sales, the total amount of revenues from purchase made using a given automation process. Sent messages, total number of messages sent for a given process and open rate and click-through rate ratios for them. Sent emails element appears on the tiles alternately with the number of activations depending on whether the process includes sending emails. Now, we have to change the dashboard view to the workflow one. Selected Workflow Analytics presents the most important information about each selected workflow. In the settings window, you can select any process for which you want to display statistics. The data on the tiles may slightly differ depending on what actions are performed within a given workflow. Workflow name. Under this name in the system, you will find the given automation process to which other data relates. Status. Informs whether the given process is active or inactive in the system. That means whether triggering the event it covers will trigger the given actions. Activated. The total number of starts of a given process, taking into account the number of calls to a specific event that starts the process. Creation date. The exact time of creating a given automation process in the system. Start. The total number of contacts who started the workflow but haven't finished it yet. Completed. The total number of contacts that started and completed the workflow. Total sales. The total amount of revenues from purchase made using a given automation process. Executed actions. The total number of action tiles that have been executed in a given automation process. The executed actions element appears on the tiles alternately with the sent emails element, informing about the number of emails sent and their average open rate and click-through rate ratio, depending on whether the process includes email sending or only action performed. If you want to know more, please visit our website support.salesmenago.com.